Good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday, April 20th. You know the drill at this point, so let's just get right into it. The winner to last Friday's poll of the day, Scrambled Eggs won pretty handily over Sunny Side Up. Today's poll of the day question, Dunkin' or Starbucks? Send a message to remind or email to submit your answer. The student learning goal of the day for you seniors, I can use the reading in my analysis of it to describe a character in detail. Up until now, Jeannette Walls' upbringing has been anything but what we could call stable. Any time that the family becomes settled into a new place, they almost immediately get uprooted and have to move somewhere else, usually because of one of her father's antics. Her father seems to swing through multiple moods ranging from supportive to creative and even inspirational at times. However, when his mood swings dark, especially if alcohol is at all involved, that's when things become treacherous for the Walls family. Most recently, the family was uprooted and had to move after Rex Walls ran from the police with his whole family in the car, prompting them to have to pack into a U-Haul with the children in back, unseatbelted, heading to unknown pastures. Our reading today begins at page 51 and will be going all the way until page 63. If you need to use the audiobook files, you know where you can find them at this point, alongside this video file in the content library of OneNote. In a few moments, pause the video and do not return until you've finished reading through page 63. Welcome back to the video, ladies and gentlemen. Without summarizing everything that you just read, we need to go over a few major points, especially talking about how the family's life has changed since arriving at Battle Mountain. Things have become much more stable for the Walls family. Since their father got a job working at the barite mine, the family's grocery shopping and rent both come taken directly out of his paycheck, meaning that he can't welch on something important by spending his money on alcohol instead. In addition to this stability, we see a very strong emphasis on the children's education from both Walls' parents. The family even sits down to read books together in the afternoons in the living room. They even have a dictionary lying in the middle of the living room in case the children should find a word in their reading that they don't understand. As an English teacher, I loved that, because that's the exact same thing we're always asking our students to do, to look up the words that they don't know. Though unconventional, the Walls family does place a very strong emphasis on education, through reading in the living room, and then even making Jeannette's homework more difficult by insisting that she do it in binary numbers before then translating those numbers into Arabic, or standard numbering as we know it, is all done by Jeannette's father to make her education a little more challenging for her. Even when Jeannette's brother almost died in yet another example of a fire accident, Rex Walls takes a moment to turn it into a science lesson for his children. Even Jeannette and Brian's investigation of the Green Lantern, which her mom called a cat house, bears elements of the scientific method. The life these children are living is unconventional, but it does develop who they are in positive ways, as well as in negative. For example, the bond between the siblings is strong, perhaps because of the challenges that they face together, constantly moving about and dealing with their parents' antics. For today's discussion question, we first need to define the literary device, characterization. Characterization is a literary device by which the author shows their readers who a character is and what they are like. For today's discussion question, which you may answer in your OneNote, describe Rex Walls as he has been portrayed and characterized up until now at page 63. Remember to finish this discussion question before Wednesday's video. Make sure that you've found and begin analyzing an article for article analysis number 12 due this Friday. This Friday we'll also see our first at-home reading quiz. The quiz needs to be done before the end of the day Friday. That's 11:59 p.m. No weekend submissions will be accepted. By that point we will have read all the way through page 80. Make sure that you've been copying down all discussion notes. I'll be contacting families throughout this week for any students who are continuing to miss handing in work. That does it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to be on the lookout for new videos from me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Until Wednesday then, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, make good decisions, and have a good day.